Hello, and welcome back to another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. Today, we're going to be looking at the top 10 highest paid acting performances of all time. Entertaining the masses is hard work, but are these famous actors worth the extra dosh? You tell us. Hollywood movie stars' salaries are not always made public, so perhaps there are a few secret deals out there that ought to make our list. But until the actors involved come out of the woodwork and make it official, this is the undisputable list. Number 10. Jack Nicholson, Batman. It's fitting to start this list off with Nicholson's iconic performance as the Clown Prince of Crime, as his deal for the 1989 film Batman is the model that most of the rest of these entries in this top 10 are based on. Instead of receiving the usual flat fee, Nicholson agreed to a reduced rate of a mere $6 million, coupled with a profit share deal. That meant that he could walk away with a percentage of the gross profits from the film, plus a cut of the merchandising and home video sales. All of that is to say that Jackie Boy has banked somewhere in the vicinity of $60 million for this one role. So if you're wondering where Jack Nicholson managed to get all those wonderful toys, he's still receiving royalties from Batman to this very day.
Get those wonderful toys.
Number 9. Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. When the whole world was eager to see another Indiana Jones film after waiting for nearly 20 years, producers were willing to trot out some impressive digits to lure in Dr. Jones. Like Nicholson before him, Harrison Ford took up the movie studio's offer to share in the profits of the film instead of claiming his usual $20 million fee. Smart move. He went on to clear $65 million once the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull's run ended. He wasn't the only one happy with the results. Director Steven Spielberg and producer George Lucas took similar deals.
Come on, genius.
Number 8. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. It's hard to believe, but by the time Mission Impossible came about in 1996, Tom Cruise had already been at the top of the Hollywood A-list for over 10 years. That must be how he managed to negotiate a deal that netted him a cool $70 million after all was said and done. Nothing's impossible for Cruise.
You're stepping over a line now.
Okay.
You're stepping over a line, you know you are. I'm just telling you right now, put your manners back in.
Number 7. Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Life, it's been said, is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. And like many of the other actors on this list, Tom Hanks didn't know exactly how much he'd get for his star turn in Forrest Gump until the box office came in. Turns out it was something tasty. $70 million. To think that Hanks agreed to the film's profit share agreement after it looked like production was going over budget. What was originally a way to help ensure that the film got made turned out to be Hanks's finest financial decision when Gump became a surprise cinematic juggernaut.
People call me Forrest Gump.
Number 6. Sandra Bullock, Gravity. The only woman on this list, Sandra Bullock's $77 million paycheck for this 2013 space epic is nonetheless enough to slingshot her into the 6th highest spot. The good news for Sandra is that this is the film that keeps on giving. Not only did she agree to receive 15% of Gravity's first dollar gross, she also snagged a share of the profit made from TV syndication and home DVD and Blu-ray sales. It's all money well earned. Bullock is the only person on screen for most of the film's runtime, and she delivers a performance that is out of this world.
What came crashing through my face? Nothing I could do, you just say goodbye.
Number 5. Will Smith, Men in Black 3. It was Will Smith's first step back onto the big screen in 4 years, so he needed to make a splash. There's no doubt he did just that. At number 5 on our list, Smith is the first actor to receive a 9-figure salary for his work. That's right, his total Men in Black 3 earnings coming in at $100 million.
I'm an agent of Men in Black, but I'm from the future. We're partners. 25 years from now, you're gonna recruit me, and 14 years after that, the guy you didn't let me kill today at Coney Island, he escapes from prison and jumps back in the past and unleashes a full-scale invasion of Earth. We had about 19 hours to catch him and kill him, so really, we need to go right now.
All right.
Number 4. Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. He's one of the biggest movie stars in the world, and that hasn't really changed for 3 decades. It's no wonder that Tom Cruise is going to appear on this list more than once. For a huge blockbuster film event, Spielberg's War of the Worlds has surprisingly managed to fade into something approximating obscurity 10 years on. It's hardly a film that people are still talking about. It's probably most famous now for the huge payday that its star managed to score. Like Will Smith at number 5, Cruise walked away from this one with a cool $100 million.
That's too bad. It would have been a really great story.
Number 3. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 2. And here he is again. It must be that $1 million smile that's keeping Tom Cruise near the top of this list. For his second stint as Ethan Hunt in 2000, Cruise scored a huge payday sharing in the blockbuster's impressive takings. All told, he cracked the $100 million mark for the second time in his career. This may be the last time Cruise appears on this list, but it's likely that he earned an impressive wage for his appearances in the third Mission Impossible film, too. We just don't have the official figures, so we can't include him. Sorry, Tom. Number 2. Bruce Willis, The Sixth Sense. It was the most rented film of 2000, with over 80 million people estimated to have watched it in their homes. It spent 5 weeks at number 1 in the US box office, and raked in nearly $300 million for the studio. Nearly 58 million tickets were sold in the US alone. But who actually saw this film becoming the monster hit it was? Not the studio, clearly, but maybe Bruce Willis is the one who should be claiming a sixth sense, because his profit share arrangement on this film scored him a $120 million check of a lifetime. This from a film with a production budget of just $40 million.
I think that they know that you're one of these very rare people who can see them, so you need to help them.
What if they don't want to help?
I don't think that's the way it works.
How do you know for sure?
Number 1. Keanu Reeves, The Matrix Reloaded, and The Matrix Revolutions. At number 1, we come to a man who has been accused of giving wooden performances in the past. But if that manages to get you $156 million in profits, we're sure Keanu would take such jabs on the chin. The second and third films in the Matrix trilogy were filmed concurrently, and Reeves' salary was negotiated under one contract, not 2. That makes his profit share arrangement and the resulting $156 million the reason why he gave the highest paid acting performance of all time, and the clear number 1 on this list.
The program Smith has grown beyond your control. Soon he will spread through the city as he spread through the Matrix. You cannot stop it, but I can.
Thanks for watching another Daily Top 10's Top 10 video. And remember, it's our duty to entertain and yours to subscribe.
Hello guys, please subscribe to Daily Top 10's YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Daily Top 10's YouTube channel.
Party.